That was pretty impressive. Speaking of good goaltenders, Connor Hellebuyck, man, he's leading in every single statistical category in the NHL this year. 3 shutouts, 13-1 is he at now? He's got the
13
best
and
save.
1 with a 9.35. Beat
Oh,
that.
best save percentage, best goals against average. He is an absolute stud. I think he's already an early contender for the Vezina again.
Vezina, he's
And
going to be the contender for the Hart Trophy right now.
yeah, man, he's unbelievable. Man, is he good. He's fun to watch. And listen, not to take anything away from Eric Comrie, I think he stood in there very well because I don't want to say that the Jets had a complete breakdown in the game, but they had a few defensive breakdowns, and Comrie made some really timely saves in that game.
A couple really good backdoor saves. But some context for Hellebuyck, though. He's played the most minutes out of any goalie the past 3 seasons. And he's been as good as he has been. He's made more saves than anybody else has the last 3 seasons. He's in the...
That worries me, man.
What, just how busy he's being that they're going to wear him down like Kiprusoff?
Yes, exactly. The same way as Lou played way too many games the year that Vancouver went to the finals. Who else? Carey Price played way too many games the year that the Habs went to the finals and when they lost to Tampa Bay that year in the COVID era. It's just, you can't ride your guy that much. Comrie looks like he's going to be able to handle about 25 games this year, and I think that's the magic number.
Well, he's on pace right now. Hellebuyck is to get 60 wins. That would smash the previous NHL record of, I think, 50 Braden Holtby had about a decade ago.
Yeah, and again, I mean, do you want that? Do you think Connor Hellebuyck would take that, or do you think he'd take a Stanley Cup? Go ahead. I'll wait.
He's going to go with the cup, but here's a question for you, Dave, because we were all in on the Jets last year, and obviously we went all in, and then we got smoked in 5 games and made us look bad with all the hot takes we had. I know we're still recovering from that. But Hellebuyck seems motivated after getting shelled by the Avalanche. I worry myself, is this magic going to run off around Christmas time and then slumping into the playoffs? Like, he's getting hot, but is it the right time? I mean, stay tuned to find out, right?
Well, again, I nobody's been able to figure it out. And I think, again, I don't like pumping the Toronto Maple Leafs tires too much, but I think they've got a really good situation where they're riding both of their goaltenders and they're kind of seeing who's got the hot hand will ride them. I think with the Winnipeg Jets, we're riding Hellebuyck, and then Comrie will go in for a game, and then Hellebuyck goes back in, and then Comrie will go in for a game. I think if you can give Comrie a stretch of maybe 4 or 5 games in a row, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that brings Hellebuyck back recharged more for a longer, maybe 10, 12 game run than just giving him a night off once a week or whatever it may be. Again, nobody's figured out the right chemistry on that yet, but I think that maybe don't mess with success. Obviously, they're number 1 in the league. Their goal differential is mind-blowing how good the Jets are with their goal differential. But
Scoring 4 goals a game.
Unbelievable, man. Like, it's crazy between... You've got Pionk and Morrissey, who are right behind Cale Makar, who, to his full credit, is having Bobby Orr-type numbers right now. I'm curious to see if he can carry that for the entire year. But the defense is stepping up. Even Fleury, who played with Tampa last year, he looks like he's fitting in well. Third line is chipping in. Like, when Mason Appleton gets out on the ice, he's looking like he's looking for the net as much as if he was a first-line center. Like, every single line on the Winnipeg Jets looks like they're out there to score. Every single guy is chipping in. I love it. I think it's great. I hope they can figure it out.
Do you believe him when he said last year in the playoffs he was playing the best hockey of his career?
With who? Who said that? Hellebuyck?
Hellebuyck. He's getting shelled. He gave 5 goals every single game, anywhere from 5 to 8 per game. And his year-end interview, he said, I was playing the best hockey in my career. Do you believe him when he said that?
Throughout the entire season, if you were to look at it?
No, just the series. Just the 5-game series. You think he's coping there?
I think that was a strategic answer. I think he was basically saying, look, I did my job. It wasn't necessarily a team effort. I think the team could have bailed him out a little bit more, especially on defense. But again, that was last year, man. We're looking forward. We don't have a rear view mirror.
Just the windshield.
Right. We're looking forward, sir.
I believe him, though. I know you might think I'm crazy. I do believe him when he says he thought he was playing the best hockey of his career.
Well, you got to have confidence, right? You have to.
Well, I think there's a feeling, though. Like I've had feelings where I'm feeling it. I feel like I'm in position. I'm about to make a save. And for the most part, I am unbeatable. But then you have little breakdowns in front of you. And the goalie can only be as successful as the team in front of him allows, right? Like if we take Carey Price during his Hart Trophy season and throw in Toronto, there's no Hart. There's not even a Vezina up for discussion, right? You throw Jonathan Quick in the 2012 Cup run. You throw him on the Carolina Hurricanes at that point in time. There's no playoffs that are happening, right? You need a little bit of help. And I thought he looked good in the playoffs, despite the stats proving otherwise. I thought he looked good.
He's looking good this year, man. He's looking really good, and I think he's got the support.
I heard he runs that locker room from a very reliable source. Funniest guy, cracking jokes. He is the life of that locker room, so I'm told.
Good. I'm happy to hear it. I love having a vocal goaltender. I mean, mentioned Roberto Luongo just because he was another one of those guys, and I think having a guy like that is great. He's bucking the trend of you weird goaltenders. How about that? And I say that with all the love and admiration in my heart because if you don't know, if you're new to the show, I got stuck with the goalies on every single road trip because I know how to handle you weirdos.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. We do a new podcast every single Sunday during the season called Sling the Biscuit. It is a non-mainstream hockey podcast, so we talk about my hockey career, the minor pros, Spain, the Fed, you name it, all the stuff that you won't hear in the mainstream news.
Music,
Pop culture.
politics, a little bit.
Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.